Hello! I think that I'm live. Hopefully, I am. I have not done this for the longest time, and I'm so sorry about that. But I decided tonight that I would host some reading sprints because I haven't done so in such a long time, and I'm also by myself for the evening. So I thought it's the perfect time. I want to get some reading done. I want to chat to you guys. I want to host reading sprints because I feel like when I host reading sprints, it keeps me more focused and I get less distracted. So hopefully that'll help you guys too. I don't really expect a lot of people to be here right now because it is around the time when most people finish work. So if you've got commitments or anything like that, please don't stay. Like, you don't have to stay, I'll understand. But I just wanted to do this to keep myself accountable and hopefully to help some of you guys out as well. We do have some of you here. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hello. It's so lovely to see that some of you are actually here because I did only announce that these sprints were happening less than half an hour ago, which again, I'm sorry about. It's an error on my part, but I was just kind of sat here and I was like, why don't I just do it? I should just go live. And I know there are a few lives happening today. So again, if you want to go to their lives and things like that, to the different lives, that's completely fine. But these are here if you want them. I am planning on doing maybe 2 or 3 reading sprints, about 45 minutes each. I do like that format. Probably then a 15-minute break just to chat and then back to the 45. So hopefully that's okay with everyone. Hi, Karis, thank you for joining. Oh, I was about to ask actually, if you guys are reading anything, please do let me know what book that is. I will get to what I'm reading in a second, but Karis is reading Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. That is one I am desperate to get to. I hauled it last month and it sounds amazing. You're halfway through and enjoying it so far. That's brilliant. I really like it when people, what's the word? Not enjoy, but when I see that someone's liking a book that I've bought. So definitely excited to pick that one up. Glad you're enjoying it. Hi, Liam. Still isolating, so I'm here. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully you feel okay. Hopefully me and Kiwi can keep you company tonight. She is definitely a lot needier tonight. She is whining a lot, and I do have a hot water bottle, which she loves. So you will be seeing a lot of her tonight if you can actually see her. I don't think she shows up well on camera, bless her, but she's here with me. Hello, we'll be reading Queen of Shadows. Oh my gosh, I've just finished that book. Or was it, what was the last one I finished? Was it Queen of Shadows? I think so, I've lost track. But I'm reading a Sarah J Maas book tonight too. I was debating between 2, which again I'll talk about in a minute, but I am reading Tower of Dawn for the first time ever, so I will let you guys know my thoughts on that. How are you finding Queen of Shadows? Because I love that book. I love this series. So intense, but amazing. I'm off work due to snow. Oh my gosh, that is the dream. We had really bad hailstones here today. I wasn't at home, but Tom was because he has had 2 days of, what's the word, kind of online learning, but we're not teaching at the minute because we've had 2 prep days, but he's been at home. I've been in work, and he sent me a video earlier with a load of hailstone, and Kiwi was loving it, weren't you? So yeah, I don't think we'll get snow. We don't tend to get a lot of snow here. It's all in the mountains, but I'm very jealous of you. I hope you're keeping warm and making the most of it. Oh my gosh, I've actually lost the comments. That's crazy. I'm at work, but I'm with you guys in spirit. Oh, thank you so much. When do you finish work? Hopefully it's not too much longer. And you're reading The Ravens. Is that the one by Cass Morgan? I think. I've heard of it, but I haven't read it and I don't own it myself. But it looks really good, so I hope you enjoy it. Listening to Come Tumbling Down, I think that is. Whilst I eat lunch, and then we'll switch back to the Poppy War. Oh my gosh, the Poppy War. I have all of the books for. I started listening to the audiobook for the first one on holiday 3 years ago now, and I didn't realise that I had to download audiobooks. So it used up all my data, and I only got about, I think, an hour of listening time in. I never went back to it, but I'm desperate to do so. I've heard the best things, and I really hope you're enjoying it. Also, the Shauna Maguire book sounds good as well. I can't remember which one I got up to. I did listen to the first 3 or 4 books on Scribd, and then I kind of gave up because I forgot about them. I forgot what happened in each one, but hopefully you're enjoying those 2 books. They're very popular, highly praised on BookTube, so I'm sure you will enjoy them. Hello, I'm reading Jade City, another one that I want to read. I have that on my Kindle, but it intimidates the hell out of me, so I never actually end up reading it, but I really hope you enjoy it. I do think I'm going to start it either later on this month or in February. I think there's a read-along going along at the minute for that series, so I definitely need to check it out. But how are you finding it? Definitely let me know. I'll be reading One by One by Ruth Ware for Winterween and waiting for the first death to happen. Or I have that book. I really want to read it, but I read The Turn of the Key and I gave it 3 stars, I think. I wasn't blown away by that book, and I feel like that's a very controversial opinion. But I'm very excited to get to this one. It sounds much more like my vibe, and I really hope you're enjoying it. Definitely let me know, not spoilers, but let me know how you're feeling with it. Let me know what's going on. Definitely want to know if you're enjoying it. Hi, Maggie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Karis will be reading The Gilded Cage. Just finished The Prison Healer and loved it. I am really regretting not buying the Fairy Loot edition of The Gilded Cage because it is stunning. I have The Prison Healer, again, plan on reading it soon, so I'm really glad to hear that you loved it. That's definitely making me want to pick it up a whole lot more. And The Gilded Cage, yeah, they just look so good, and I really hope you're enjoying that one too. Hi, Kendra, thank you for joining. And of course, hi to Kiwi. She's currently playing on the floor there, so unfortunately she can't say hello, but she will most definitely pop up again in a minute. Are you reading anything, Kendra? Are you just popping in? Hopefully you're having a good night either way. Hi, Chanel, thank you for joining. Going to keep reading A Dowry of Blood. Just started it yesterday because I too am isolating. Wow, struggles. Hopefully you're okay as well. I had to isolate in November. I did get COVID, which was not great. So I completely understand, and I just hope that this keeps you company a little bit and just kind of pushes you on to read. I'm reading Addie LaRue, a favourite of mine. I really want to reread that book. Absolutely loved it. Really hope you're enjoying it. It's just, it's the best time. Did not mean to put A in that. Is it just Dowry of Blood, is it? I don't remember. Is it a short book? I feel like it's the one about Dracula's wives, isn't it? But I don't actually know how big it is, but it doesn't matter that you put an A in front of it, it's fine. Loving it and reading it for the first time. My favourite so far has been Air of Fire. That's really interesting because that's a lot of people's least favourite book. For me, I don't know. I don't know which one I love the most. I love Throne of Glass just because it's just trash, isn't it? Like, I absolutely love it. But then I do love when the story kind of gets a lot more serious and the characters do start to have to face a lot of difficult things and their relationships change and things like that. But, I don't know. Empire of Storms is definitely one that I flew through. But I remember that being such a fast-paced book anyway, so when I picked it up, I was kind of ready for it and I just wanted to get into the action. But yeah, I can't wait for you to read it. Are you reading it for the first time? Yes, you are. You've literally just told me. I'm reading this one for the first time, which is Tower of Dawn. After this, I'm moving on to the last book, which is Kingdom of Ash, another one that I haven't read yet, and I'm terrified. So I am 383 pages in, so I have this much left, which is looking promising, actually. But yeah, this is a lot slower because we follow different characters on a different journey. We are introduced to a whole new range of characters, places, rules and mythology and that sort of thing. So this definitely has a lot more world building, and it feels like it could be in a separate series, if that makes sense. So I've gotten to the point now where I'm enjoying it a lot more. It's not fast paced, but I kind of get what's going on. I'm not having to kind of go back and check who's who and whatever. So I'm so excited to see where this goes, how it ties into the rest of the series and the final book. And yeah, I'll just let you know how I feel about it afterwards. The Poppy War is great. Yeah, I've just heard the best things about it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to read it soon, but I'm being really ambitious at the minute already. We didn't get much this morning. We had off Monday and Tuesday due to snow and a delay on Wednesday. Wow, I only taught one full day of school. Do you still have to do online learning then? Because I feel like if our school was closed, I would still have to kind of do something. I'd have to have some sort of lessons planned or, go on Teams for a bit or something. So let me know if you have to do that. If not, I am extremely jealous of you. Liam is reading volume 2 of Demon Slayer. Also, did you send Paper Towns? Yes, I have sent it your way. I sent it last weekend, I think, but obviously with Christmas and bank holidays, it might have taken a while, but I have sent it off to you. That's kind of strange that it's not arrived yet, but hopefully it arrives soon. I'm trying to think when I posted it. I think it was last Saturday. I'll find the receipt in a minute if I can, and I'll let you know, but it is out there on its way to you, and hopefully you get it soon. Come Tumbling Down is a reread since the seventh book. Wow. Oh my gosh. I know they're short, but still 7 books just sounds like a lot. Loving the Poppy War. There are trigger warnings, and there's a read-along starting for it this month. I did not know that. And I do know that there are trigger warnings. I'm not really triggered by anything. I'm quite lucky in that way. So I think it will definitely affect me, but I won't be triggered by it. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. Oh my gosh. I'm reading Crescent City and Six Crimson Cranes. I am desperately wanting to read Crescent City. Oh my gosh. Anyone else hear Becca, Gavin and Ashley's song when Crescent City or like rereading Crescent City pops into your head? It's just like I want to reread Crescent City. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link it below after this goes, not live, but after this is saved on my channel, you need to watch that. But I really do want to reread it, and I do actually think that I would fly through it because I remember flying through it in like 2-3 days when I first read it. Of course, absolutely loved it. I've pre-ordered the second book. I cannot wait for it to arrive, and I feel like a lot of people right now are rereading Crescent City as well, and I'm kind of getting FOMO, so maybe if I have some reading sprints next week, you will see me reading a certain Sarah J. Maas book. That's either, where is it? Is it Kingdom of Ash, the last one? Yeah, Kingdom of Ash or Crescent City. Probably both at the same time because I'm in that mood at the minute. But what a good choice, Kendra. Also, Six Crimson Cranes I've not read, but I have saved it on Scribd, I think. So please do let me know your thoughts. Just getting out of isolation myself. I'm missing my man lots. Oh yeah, I saw your tweet that you were out of isolation now. Did you say you were out, or that you had like 1 or 2 days left if you tested negative? So I'm so happy. But yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it, when you're stuck by yourself? I feel like people tend to think it's nice, but you do realize how lonely it can be in a way. Like when I was self-isolating, I thought that, and Tom lived here as well, but obviously he was going to work every day. But during his work hours, I did feel it. So I completely empathize with you there. I really hope you're okay and that you can see each other soon. It's good so far. It's like 228 pages. Don't know what that is. 100 pages into Addie LaRue, and I'm loving it. Oh, I'm so glad. It's definitely a slower paced book, much more character driven, but it's amazing. Their relationships, oh, brilliant. And again, I want to reread it, but I'm definitely going to hold off on that one for a while. Hi, Emma, here, but still working. Oh, you're always working. I want you to take a break, but I know you're so hardworking. Hoping to read some more of The Spanish Love Deception. Nice. I unfortunately don't love romance. I definitely want to try and get into it a bit more, though. I feel like I'm developing, growing as a reader, and I do definitely want to branch out a bit. that is one I've heard amazing things about, so I really hope that you're enjoying it. But don't work too hard now. Treat yourself, read a book. It's Friday night. You deserve it. I'm reading Keeper of the Night, loving it. I don't think I've heard of that one. Have I? I'll have to Google it in a minute, but I'm so glad that you're loving it. Oh, I ordered cakes. Honestly, I have been eating so badly since Christmas, and considering I was doing these 24 days of workouts and things like that, I've just done a complete 180. So after this week, I've said next Monday, as it always happens, I'm going to get more into my fitness again, start back into a routine and eat healthily. But I love cake, and I feel like I would order cakes too if I had the chance. So I hope you enjoy them. Not in a rush to read it, just want to make sure I pay you for it. No, I didn't message you because I wasn't going to ask for postage off you. It's fine. Not yet. My state department hasn't approved it. Oh, that's lucky. I think since COVID, obviously, it's been so much easier to do things online now, and that it's kind of proven to have worked. So if I ever get a day off because of an issue with school or something like that, I do feel like I'll have to be online, but that's so great for you. I would enjoy these few days off while you can. Oh my god, Kiwi is literally laying down on me. Can you see her? You okay there? Oh my goodness. You know when I told you she was a bit needy today? Yeah. I want to reread Crescent City. Oh, I have to watch that later. I've pre-ordered 2. You can't not. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I thought you were. I thought I'd seen something. Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm glad it's a Friday. I'm actually knackered after being back at work for these past 2 days. They've been prep days, but I've just had a lot of meetings and I've done a lot of work actually. So I'm a bit tired, but now that I've started these sprints, I do feel more motivated. And yeah, I can't wait to spend a few hours with you guys. That's a bot, yeah. I figured once I clicked on it. Brown Sisters. See, I did buy Get a Life Chloe Brown on Kindle, so it is there. I might do like a week of trying to read romance or something like that and see if I find a hidden gem, if they change my mind about romance. I'm hoping that they do, but we'll see. Loved your videos, so inspiring. Oh, is that to me? That's lovely, thank you. Aw, do you know what? I do just want to say thank you to everyone, actually. Not that I focus on subscriber count too much. You guys know me. I've never really done that because I just think there's no real point. But I have gained a lot of new subscribers recently. Like, it's kind of just gone way up. So if any of you are new subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you just for being here, for your support. It truly does mean the world, and yeah, I actually can't believe it. So thank you. That really does mean a lot. You're not late. I haven't even started the first sprint yet, so yeah, we'll start it in a minute. I realize I've been chatting for a while. Oh, no, Liam, you don't owe me anything. You do way too much as it is. Your support, again, means the world to me. So no, please don't feel like you owe me anything. I love it though, Kendra. I always feel like sometimes people might be a bit too scared to type or stuff. So I think that's how I was at the start. I didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't really want to chat. So I love when people just give me stuff to bounce off, especially because I'm by myself. I just love seeing the messages. Okay, definitely on my list. I will be doing, what if I do a reading romance vlog for Valentine's Day? Might be a bit cliche, but I think that'll be good timing. That's the plan. You guys here get a sneak peek. I'm good. Have to go back up to work on Monday, so I hope to get some reading done in the couple of free days I have left. Nice. It's always difficult to go back to work, isn't it? I was really struggling on Thursday. Today wasn't as bad, but I definitely need 2 days off again now. I'm like you. I really want to get some reading done. Also need to edit. And tomorrow is going to be a filming day, so very busy, but we're going to be productive in these few days. It's to Kiwi. I have asthma, so it was nice to see the realness. Oh, I'm glad. Um, that's essentially what I wanted because I I don't think I mentioned this in a video, but at the minute I'm really struggling with breathing, which is not great when the only thing you need to do to live is breathe, essentially. And I'm struggling at that. But yeah, I'm really struggling with my chest at the minute. I don't know if it's the change in temperature, weather, things like that. They normally set me off, but yeah, I am really out of breath quite easily at the minute, struggling. And doing workouts when that happens is not fun, but I wanted to show you guys a glimpse of real life. So I'm really happy that it was relevant to someone. And yeah, it means a lot. Hi, thank you for joining, Sylvie. How are you? Let me know. Oh, you have put a little comment as well, I'll get to. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Hi, Melissa. I'm new to your channel, hoping to read once my daughter goes to bed. Looking forward to joining you all on sprints. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I guess if you're if you're on my channel, I guess that you're subscribed. But thank you for joining. It's lovely. I love seeing new people here. Literally, the people that I have in my little circle are absolutely amazing. So you will be right at home here. And hopefully you can get a lot of reading done. I'm late to the conversation, but yes, read the Brown Sisters book. Okay, that is definitely going to be top priority for me, and I will see if there are a few more, probably on Kindle. I don't think I'm going to splash out on some paperbacks yet until I know if I enjoy the books or not, but it's on my list and I will get to it soon, I promise. But I finally come to the end of the comments. That was quite a long section of me just chatting. I was only meant to chat for about 15 minutes, but there we are. I do have a 45-minute timer on. Hopefully that's okay for everyone. I just feel like 45 is nice because it does give you a bit of time to grab a drink, grab a snack, sort yourself out, and you still have a good chunk of time to read then as well. I feel like with the half-hour ones, sometimes it feels like time is going really quick. So hopefully that's okay. I am going to add it to screen, and what I'll do, I do want to find a way to put ambience on, but I'm scared I'm going to get copyrighted or something. So for now, until I figure that out, I will pop the timer on, pop myself on mute, and I will be back to chat with you guys in 45. Hi guys. I didn't want to scare any of you, and as you can see, I do have this little one here on me, so doing anything at the minute is quite difficult because she is a lump, let me tell you. How did we all do? I managed to read 45 pages, so I read a page a minute, which was really good actually. I'm quite proud of myself. I feel like I was flagging a bit at the start. Yeah, that's how I feel. Took me a while to get into it again, but now that I have, I think it's going to be quite easy to just sit down and carry on reading. I am going to move you a little bit closer so that I can click on the messages. Oh my gosh. And as Kendra pointed out, 45 minutes is a good sprint, especially for a fantasy book. I agree. I only ever tend to read fantasy, really. And I feel like 45 is a good time to get into it. So hopefully we all got a lot of reading done. Hi Ryan, thank you for joining. And hi Becca. You're not late. I think you arrived like halfway through the first sprint, so you're completely fine. Don't worry about it. Let me know what you're reading if you are reading anything. I would love to know. Hello. Oh, 26 pages and ate a cake. I wish I was doing that right now. Oh, Kiwi's so cozy. Yeah. Oh, I think it's because I have the hot water bottle here. Oh, that was a little yawn. She's so hard to see on camera, bless her, but yeah, she was living her best life there, and I can't resist. I love to play with her ears. I just kind of twirl them around my fingers because they're so floppy and big. But yeah, she's definitely cozy, living her best life at the minute. I only joined in the middle of the sprint, and I'm just filling out my journal. Nice. I have started a reading journal. I've planned it all out, but I was going to film a video for it, and I'm not sure if I will now because it's very basic and it's essentially all inspired by Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin. Just because I like the way he did his. It's quite simple but easy to keep on top of. And yeah, I'm just not sure if I should post it. I haven't filmed a video for it yet or anything, but yeah, it's there. We'll see. Hi puppy, she's just left me now. I think once I start talking and moving, she's had enough, so she's down on the floor again. But I bet she'll soon pop up again. 39 pages, well done. I've almost made it to the end of part 2 in the Poppy War. How many parts are there? Is it 3 or 4? Can't quite remember, but well done. Read about 25 pages, nice. Finished up my bullet journal and read 19 pages. Wow, that's really productive. Well done. I wish I could bullet journal just for like everything in life, but I'm too lazy and I'm not creative, unfortunately, which sucks. But I love looking at other people's journals. Didn't get a lot done as I was also finalizing holiday plans. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Where are you going or where do you want to go? Let me get comfortable. I am not thinking of going anywhere this year. Again, I've not really been anywhere for the past 2-3 years because of the big pandemic, of course. But I have booked a little trip away for me and Tom for his birthday. However, I'm not sure if that's going to happen anymore because I doubt he'll watch this, but I won't spoil it. But I've got tickets to a very popular competition happening in February that involves sports. And the rules in Wales at the minute is that you're not allowed more than 50 people, I think, in any sort of sports venue that's outside. And this is a stadium that can hold thousands. So we'll see if that goes ahead. I would love for it to, but yeah, who knows? I obviously get everyone wants to be safe, but yeah, it just kind of sucks. I ate my dinner and read about 30 pages. Nice. Yeah, I was definitely feeling a bit hungry during that sprint, but I couldn't move because Kiwi was sat on me. I think I will do another sprint though, maybe leave it there for the night, maybe do another one, we'll see how we feel. But I will definitely need to make dinner as well soon. Plus, I don't actually know what I'm having. Something from the freezer tonight because I can't be asked. Hi, thank you for joining. Read 40 pages of One by One. Nice, it's so good. And first person is dead. Oh, I thought you meant it was written in first person that. No, the first person is dead. Cool. Definitely not the one I predicted. Ooh, okay. See, I love being on sprints because you guys make me so excited to pick up some books, but I hate being on sprints because my TBR is so long already that I know I can't get to these books anytime soon. So, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, and I honestly can't wait to read that. Didn't read but made popcorn. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous right now. I'm reading 1Q84 and The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. That's by Kirsten White, right? I really hope you're enjoying it. Only arrived with 5 minutes left, but read 10 pages of Akamath. Nice. That is really fast. I do think that's a good book to kind of fly through though, so well done. I went in way too extra for my reading journal. Oh, see, I wish. I'm just not creative, like, at all. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not good at visualizing things, so I tend to just kind of keep it simple. But I would love to see your journal if it's available for me to have a sneak peek somewhere. I love looking at people's journals, watching videos. I think it's just so calming. Finally finished my first book of the year, Spellslinger. Oh, did you enjoy it? I'm up to the 4th book. Have I listened to the 3rd book? I can't actually remember. But I'm up to the 3rd or 4th book, and I really do enjoy them. They're kind of easy reads, aren't they? I do really like them. And I'm also like 100 pages into Elantris. Elantris I loved. Give it 5 stars. Thought it was absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to hear what you think of it. And The Name of All Things. I've heard about that one, but it's not popping to mind at the minute. But sounds like you've got a great start to the year with your reading. My journal is the most basic thing ever. I can't draw, so it's purely to keep track of things. This is going to be me as well. I've bought little stamps. I have it here actually, because I'm too afraid to even do the lettering because I just feel like my handwriting is going to be really bad. So here are my little stamps ready to go. I don't want to even attempt to do fancy titles and things because I know I'm just going to mess it up. Just 3 parts. Nice. So you're more than halfway through then. Well done. Didn't read enough as I got distracted by Instagram. That's so easy to do. I always check my phone in the first like 2 minutes. I checked it earlier on as well because Tom texted me saying that he got to his friend's house safe, which is good. And I check it normally when there's about a minute left at the end because I feel like that just keeps me going. 25 pages and had supper. Nice. Oh my gosh, going to Gran Canaria. Oh my god, you're making me so jealous. Oh, I really hope you can go and that everything is completely fine for you. You seem very rushed off your feet lately. Hope you're not working too hard. Yeah, it's just a crazy time for everyone. Lots of ups and downs, mainly downs that have happened these last few weeks. Especially teaching at the minute as well. I feel like because I'm in so many different classes, it's kind of hard to keep on top of everything. So I'm trying my best to kind of get ahead, but that means I get behind on YouTube stuff, Patreon stuff, things like that. So I'm really trying at the minute to figure out a schedule where I can kind of fit everything in. So like tonight, I need to edit a video that wasn't actually meant to go up for another like 3 weeks. It's my Lord of the Rings shelf organization tour, whatever you want to call it. And I was going to post that at the end of the month once my kind of like 2021 wrap-ups had all gone, but I've just had no time to film. I've also had my flu jab, so I've been feeling a bit poorly. And I've decided that I'm not going to force myself. Tomorrow, I'm going to take it as a filming day. I'm going to film hopefully 3, maybe 4 videos and get those up so then I don't have to stress too much. But the weird thing is, since doing Bookmas and since starting off this year, I've really been wanting to post more videos. I feel very inspired. I have a lot of content that I want to get out to you guys. So even though I don't need to be posting that much, I really want to. So I'm trying to get as much out as possible now, before I ultimately flop. So hopefully that kind of explains the whole situation. Yeah, it's just it's just life, essentially. I normally share them on Instagram. Oh, I'll have a look in a minute. What is your handle, Kendra? Do I follow you? I should be following you. If not, I will change that. No, I'm not. I have just followed you though. I'm so sorry. I'm awful at keeping up with things like this. I think it just gets to the point where I kind of not ignore my notifications, but I tend not to look at them, or I open them and just kind of forget about them. So sorry about that. But oh yeah, I can see them. I love your goals page. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Have you just posted that? 6 minutes ago. There you go. Right, I will look through the rest in a minute. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry that I wasn't flipping following you. Oh my gosh. Gave it 3 stars. Very neutral about it, though the end did pick up. Yeah. I can't remember what I gave it. I think it was a low 4-star, I'd say. It's like, I don't know, like you said, it's quite slow to start off with, maybe. I don't know, but then it does pick up, and I really enjoyed it. I like the humour. Definitely something that kept me interested in it. But yeah, I think it's like nothing too special for me. I definitely want to try the Greatcoats books though, especially because Jade and Steph rave about them. So definitely need to get on with that. I'm just trying not to buy new series at the minute, because I will buy the whole series and then put it off for years. My bullet journal, I have transfer stickers and I love them. Ooh. See, I'm not, what's the word, educated enough on bullet journaling to start a nice one. I would definitely have to look into a load of different things if I wanted to do a proper nice one. But yeah, unfortunately, mine's just going to be very basic. There you go. I have stamps and a label printer. My journal's very simple. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep up during the year. That's exactly my issue. I would love to, don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love to. But yeah, it's a lot. I'm assuming teacher life. Yeah, teacher life is a lot. If anyone doesn't know, I'm not yet a qualified teacher. I will be after this year, but essentially I'm on a government placement scheme at the minute. So I'm where I was doing my placement, and I get paid a teacher's wage until I qualify for this year, which is great. But I don't have my own classroom and I don't have my own class. I essentially teach every single year. So reception, year 1, year 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Missed out 6. And I'm also one-to-one with an autistic child. So it's a lot of different things constantly. So I feel like that's why I'm stressed and always rushing, because I don't have one class to teach and I don't have one lesson to teach. I have to just teach a range of different ages, lessons, things like that. So yeah, it's a lot. I'm loving it, but it's a lot. Hi Danny, thank you for joining. I'm well, thank you very much. How are you? Literally nobody's gonna complain that you're posting too much. Yeah, after my unhaul, I did take a little bit of a break. Not a break, but it's been a couple days since I posted that, and that just took a lot out of me. It took, I want to say, like 5-6 hours to actually film, like the whole thing. It then took me 3 days to edit, and I had so many issues with saving and uploading it because it's over an hour long that I was just getting so stressed out. But it's up. I had to take a break for a couple days after that, but I'm really proud of that. And I cannot wait to create more content. I'm actually just loving it so much right now. That's okay. Thank you. Yes, your pages are stunning. Oh, I will, for anyone who's interested, have you plugged your Instagram, Kendra? If not, I will do so now. The Instagram is Steminist Kendra. I will leave it in the chat. So if you all want to be nosy, I think I've messed out a T there. Steminist. Yeah, I think that's right. If you all want to be nosy, you can check out Kendra's Instagram. Yeah, I forgot I hadn't done it for the day. There you go. I never look at my notifications on Instagram. Exactly, and my messages as well. I'm that person, right, guys, and I hate it. But some of you may know, if you have messaged me before, I don't reply for about a week because it'll pop up that I've got a message on my homepage, and then I'll, be on Instagram so many times a day. But see, I don't know how well you can see. I've got 5 messages there that I haven't opened. And then I'll be sat here and I look through and I go, right, do you know what? I'll reply to them later because right now I've got stuff going on and I don't want to just kind of send them a rubbish message. And then it takes me 7 days. So yeah, I'm really bad at that. I do try and keep up with it, but sometimes I can't. So I completely get that, Danny. I know you check Twitter more, but I can't send voice notes on there. For some reason, it doesn't really let me listen to voice notes anywhere. But yeah, I don't know why. I haven't figured that out, but there you go. Hi, Danny. Hi. I don't know because I know that Ro is hosting some tonight as well. I didn't realize until I started these sprints, essentially. I think she's starting in like 5 minutes. So I don't know if you guys want me to do 1 or 2 more sprints. That's fine. Definitely do 1 more sprint. But yeah, if you guys want to head over to Ro's channel as well, I get it. Those sprints have been planned for a while, and obviously these were just spur of the moment anyway. But I'm not too sure, essentially. Definitely 1 more 45-minute sprint, and then we'll see from there. Yeah, I definitely think so too. It's adult, isn't it, as well? And I'm loving new adult, like not new adult, but discovering new adult fantasy books. Because I'm just definitely in that mood at the minute. Oh, sorry. I've got a conversation in the chat there. Finally stopped trying to keep up with bullet journaling, so I have a dated planner and stickers instead. Yeah, I did do that for a while, but I'm not too good at keeping up with that either. So even diaries and things like that throughout the year, I start off with the best intentions. Like yesterday and today, I filled my diary pages with to-do lists and things like that. And I must say it did really help. So I'm going to try and keep on top of that. Keep my diary for work, and then keep this reading journal for booktube, books, things like that. I definitely want to have some sort of calendar in there for my videos, because there's my worst trait, is filming, editing, uploading and posting videos. I film them very last minute and I edit them very last minute. So if there's any issue whilst I'm trying to upload it, the video's not going up on time. So I definitely need to try and get more organized. And a dated planner definitely did help me in the past. So I'm going to try and incorporate that into my reading journal. But I completely get where you're coming from. Yes, I am an NQT. But the thing is, because I was doing my teacher's training year during the pandemic, I only went to 1 school and I only taught year 5 and 6. So whereas I was meant to go to 3 schools and obviously teach all the different years so that I could get experience, see where I wanted to focus more on, I got a third of that experience. So I still feel very new to it all. But what I love about this placement scheme and my job currently is that I'm in all these different classes. I'm creating my lessons, teaching them obviously all by myself, and I'm really loving it. And yeah, it's very helpful. But I'm there on the placement scheme until Easter. And then one of the teachers there is going on maternity leave. the week after half term, I believe. So from half term onwards, I will be, I don't know what the word is in English. I'll essentially be covering different teachers' lessons so that they can have their 10% kind of prep time. All teachers get 10% of their, why am I struggling with English words? Schedule, weekly schedule, where they can take that as a kind of free lesson and someone else then has to teach that lesson. So that's going to be me after Easter half term, which is going to be a lot more chilled. Hopefully I'm making sense. Sorry. I obviously do all my teaching in Welsh and these terms are just not coming to me tonight. So sorry. My bullet journal is literally just black pen. It's so boring. That's how mine's going to be. That's why I don't really want to post a video on it, because I feel like it is going to be just black pen, basic pages, and I don't think people will want to watch it. But I'm the same, Danny, don't worry. Glad it's Friday, definitely. I teach in morning and afternoon classes, currently have 19 students ranging in age from 3 to 5-year-olds. They all have IEPs. Yeah, it's a lot. This was Kendra's Instagram, if anyone wants to check her out. Feel free to plug yourselves, by the way. I love sharing people's accounts, booktubes, things like that. So if you have an account, leave it in the chat. I think we all just want to support each other. We all want to follow each other and things like that. And it's really nice to find new people who like the same things as you. So please feel free. Obviously, don't spam. If you spam, I will just remove everything. But yeah, feel free to share your socials and things like that because it's a lovely place to do so. No problem. With my position, even with being in the same position for the last 7 years, I consistently have to be planning with new things due to student needs. Exactly. Oh my gosh, we just had a massive bang. Did you guys hear that? Oh my gosh. That was terrifying. Even Kiwi's just stood there looking like, oh my God. Anyway, my house might be haunted. Yeah, with teaching, it's constantly evolving. You have to adapt to different situations, different children, different children's needs. So yeah, it's constantly a learning process. I feel like it's going to be constantly a learning process for the rest of my time as a teacher. So I completely get that. But we're doing it for the children. We're doing it so that they can get the best education that they can. And if that means putting a little extra work in, getting a little extra stress on myself, then it's fine, you know? Spot on. My Insta's a mix of pet pics, selfies, random scenic photographs, and the occasional bookish post. I love that, though. I feel like that's kind of a good way to sum up mine as well. As I mentioned, I'm not creative, so I can't do your typical Bookstagram feed where it's all following a theme and they're edited the same way and the pictures are stunning. I kind of just post whatever I feel like. There's a lot of Kiwi photos on there if you want to check them out. A lot of scenic ones as well when I go on my trips. I haven't gone on a walking trip in a while, but I do want to go, hopefully, I say up a mountain. I want to go up a small mountain this week or next if the snow is still here, just so that I can take some snowy photos. And I just think it's nice for people to see you as well, not just the book side of it. So yeah, it's nice to see your personality shine through. Mine's mainly Bujo stuff and random selfies. Love it. Or dual screen for both. I like these kinds of sprints more because we are with a smaller group. Yes, it is nice because I feel like, again, you get to know me on a more personal level. I get to chat to you guys on a more personal level. It's a lot nicer. So I definitely agree. I have had a load more people sometimes, and it can get a bit overwhelming, especially when you have a load of messages coming through, which is obviously great, but I feel really bad if I don't highlight every single message. So this is much more manageable. And yeah, I like this little group as well. Oh, thank you so much. That's lovely. And love for Kendra. Same this year. I'm determined to edit my videos at least a day in advance. Yes. But see, I have a filming day tomorrow and I'm like, can I edit it? One of the 4 videos that I want to film, can I edit that and get it up for Sunday? Even though I want to film 4 videos tomorrow, which is going to take all day. And then that means I'm going to have to edit all throughout Sunday morning and try and get it up for 4 p.m. I don't know. But I just put more stress on myself. So yeah, this is me, last minute, editing videos really quickly. And I'm such, not a perfectionist, but self-conscious. I'm so self-conscious. As I mentioned earlier, I have asthma and I struggle with my breathing at the minute. And I'm a very heavy breather, which the camera likes to pick up on. So I have to edit out a lot of my breaths, almost every single one, because I'm just so self-conscious of it. So it takes so much longer for me to edit a video because I'm literally nitpicking and like cutting out the tiniest bits. And it does make me feel better. I love the videos more for it, but such a pain. Oh, I'm glad I'm not alone. I often end up editing on the day that I upload. See, I'm so glad. No, it's not a substitute teacher. It is a proper position at the school. It's not a sub. But I don't know how to explain it. Essentially, there is one teacher for every... Oh, see, I'm struggling with my words again. So for year 3, 4, 5, and 6, you will have one teacher that covers the other teachers, at least in my school. So that means that when every single one of these teachers, and there's about 6, so when these 6 teachers have their 10% time off, that teacher comes in and does a separate lesson. So you're essentially teaching for a full week, but it's just, again, you don't have your own class, nothing like that, but you do get more of a kind of stable time doing so because you're just doing the same 3 lessons over for year 5 and 6, and then the same 3 lessons for year 3 and 4. So you don't have to come up with a load of different things, but yeah, you are there as a permanent position. It's not a sub. Ro is trying to teach us Welsh phrases a day. I used to, on my videos, I used to do a Welsh word of the day, but I don't know if people actually cared. And I just feel like it's so hard to explain how to pronounce things to people. Just because, so like my name, Liam asked me over on Instagram how I pronounce my name. Because obviously in English, people say Rhiannon, which I don't mind, but yeah, not the proper way to pronounce it. But to pronounce it properly, you have to roll your R. So like R. And then we have, it's 2 letters, but it's kind of one together as a double letter. It's R, R. And my name is Rhiannon. Like you have to have that R in there, Rhiannon. So like, I feel like, again, it's weird to explain, and I don't know if people actually get their head around it because it is such a difficult thing. But I'm really glad that Ro's doing that. We do speak a lot actually, and especially about Welsh things because she understands. I'm Dutch and sometimes I don't know certain words either. I can get really creative with words then. I can remember the words in Welsh. I just can't get the English words out. Sometimes my brain just has a moment where it doesn't want to work. Normally I can switch between the 2 languages so easily. It doesn't cause any confusion. I could literally start talking to you in Welsh now and it would be fine. I could carry on the conversation without thinking twice. But even the simplest words sometimes I just go blank on. So yeah, I struggle. There is Liam's Instagram if anyone wants to follow. It's okay, I speak English and don't know the words either. No, it wasn't Kiwi, it came from upstairs. That's why we both kind of jumped, because it came from up there somewhere, which creeps me out now that I'm thinking about it. Why does this happen when I'm home alone? That has never happened when Tom's here. Oh my gosh. I'm just Danny's Book World on everything. Danny does also have a booktube channel. If you guys want to give her a subscribe give her a subscribe. Does that make sense? If you want to subscribe to her channel. We will read in a minute, but I'm loving this conversation. You all deserve a medal. Can't remember the last time I posted an Instagram post. I was feeling the same. I feel like I really slowed down with Instagram, and I go through phases where all I want to do is post. I have so much content, and then I just kind of don't. So I definitely need to work on that. Where are we? I think I only posted 2 Instagram posts the whole of last year. I need to up my game. It's fine. Like, we all need to up our game, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, Larissa, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Oh, why are you spending it with me? I'm joking. I hope you're having an amazing birthday. That is brilliant. Actually, say that I still haven't filmed the video I want to go up tomorrow. Oh my gosh! It will be a late night, I think. You can do it in the next sprint. It's fine. See, I've got this weird thing where I more than happily film my vlogs without makeup on. I am currently doing this live stream without any makeup on, but when I film a sit-down video, I have to put makeup on, and I don't know why. Like, in myself, I feel so much more confident, but that means it takes so much longer to prep to film and stuff. So that's why I can't just do it at night after work, because it's already so dark and I need to take Kiwi for a walk. I need to sort myself out, need to make tea, go for a walk, and it's just not feasible. But oh my gosh, hopefully you can film it and post it for tomorrow. My video is already 2 days late, and I'm definitely not editing tonight anymore. See, this is why I don't post a schedule on BookTube or anything, because I know if I had a schedule, it would stress me out too much. At least if you don't specifically say when you're posting, it doesn't really matter. Like, technically, I do upload on Sundays, but sometimes I can push that or change it. So, yeah, in Spanish, there's the rolling 2. People definitely tell me that they're not similar, but the sounds sometimes do kind of sound the same. I get a lot of the times, actually, people think that I'm German. If I'm on holiday and speaking Welsh, they think that I'm from Germany, which I don't know if it's close to the German language. I don't think so. But yeah. And the in Spanish is Is that what it is? Oh gosh. See, the double L there is in Welsh. So if you're doing an impression of like an angry cat, you go that's so like my friend is called Linos. But the double L is one letter, and we say Y as as well, if that's interesting to anyone. Sadly, I struggled to roll the R's, was a problem when learning Spanish. Yeah, I think that's one of the most difficult ones. We do have a lot of throaty sounds as well. So NG is again one letter, and it's mm. It looks so stupid, but yeah. Mm. We have f, f. So f is FF, f is TH. What else? I'm trying to think of more. Yeah. It just sounds very harsh, essentially. But yeah, it sounds so beautiful in Welsh. Oh. I have a little list sometimes because the dual birth. I'm guessing that's something Spanish. I don't know. I physically can't roll my R's, so my attempts at a lot of language is pitiful. It's such a strange thing though, because I feel like if you're not used to it, it's so difficult to do. Like, for me, it's second nature. But yeah, I can definitely see how that wouldn't work. And a lot of people who speak Welsh do have an r, so they can't say that r. They do it in the back of their throat instead of the front of their mouths. Instead of r, they go r. So yeah, you do notice that a lot with Welsh speakers as well. Some of them do struggle. I roll my R's too, but I think that's my Scottish accent. Also, Gaelic, very similar. Well, very similar in terms of some things, I want to say. I did also learn Modern Irish in my first year at uni. I learned that language. Unfortunately, I don't think I could recall any of it now, but it was very interesting. Again, the sounds are quite the same, and there are a lot of words that you can see are very similar, which is interesting. Happy birthday! Oh, it was Wednesday. Oh no. Well, I hope you had an amazing birthday anyway. Mine's in like 6 weeks. Nice. Everyone's saying happy birthday. I remember my French teacher trying to teach us to roll our R's, but like, ooh. Again though, if you haven't done it, I feel like it's such a weird concept to try and teach someone to roll their R's, because it's like, how can you explain what's going on in your mouth, you know? Like, it's so weird to me. Happy birthday, Larissa. Hi, Cami. Just joined. Feel like I've not been on one of your lives in ages. It's because I haven't been live in ages. I think my last live was, oh my gosh, it was before October, I want to say. It was ages ago. But thank you for joining now. Thanks, Liam. I will be sprinting again in a second. I just want to get through these comments. I think that's, I never wear makeup. Tried it when I started my channel, but quickly became too lazy for it. Yeah, I get that. But I don't know. I think it's just me being self-conscious. And I can never, if I don't wear makeup, I normally wear my glasses. And I can't film with my glasses because of the ring light and stuff like that. So I normally have to put my contacts in. And because of that, I wear my makeup as well. Oh, that is brilliant. I might steal that. New videos when my procrastination allows it. Brilliant. German's more guttural. Yeah, I get that. We don't roll the R in Germany, only in some dialects, but I get why people think it sounds similar anyways. Yeah. J is H in Spanish as well. Oh, like a huh. Yeah, I'm guessing. I kind of get what you're saying there. I've never learnt Spanish, but I'm in awe of people who can speak it. It's such a beautiful language. I wish I could. I'm Spanglish. I love it. In my old job, I spoke a lot of Welsh clients and got pretty good at knowing what it's supposed to sound like, but it never comes out right when I tried. Oh no! If you keep trying though, honestly, the amount of people that I spoke to when I used to work in retail that used to kind of tell me, I can understand Welsh, but I really struggle to speak it. And then I'd kind of try and have a little conversation with them, and it would always make their day. So definitely try. Like, it doesn't matter if you can't speak it perfectly. If you just want to try, that's just amazing. Modern Irish. I learned that for 14 years. Oh my goodness. And can't speak it either. Yeah, it was, I think there was only 4 of us in the class, but I had to take it for the year, and it's such a weird thing for me because I don't have to think twice about switching between Welsh and English. I do it, yeah, without thinking. I could do so literally like this. And having to sit down and learn a new language was so difficult for me because this just comes naturally to me, and trying to wrap my head around these sounds mean different things. And also it has, like, I thought Welsh had a lot of rules, like grammar rules and stuff like that, but Modern Irish has so many. I think it has like 5 different mutation rules and things like that. In Welsh we have 3, and yeah, it was a lot. But I really enjoyed it, and I would love to go back and study it more. In high school, a teacher made me come to the front and try and correct my pronunciation of R for French. Then I got to uni to study Spanish and couldn't do that R. Oh no! Honestly, I feel like school just really did not help a lot of us out with different things. Like, some teachers were just not it. Roland is amazing to roll on the R. Love that. Hi Emma, I'm starting The Hobbit after Inspo, your Waterstones haul. Oh my gosh, I'm not a fantasy reader, so here's to hoping I understand. Oh my gosh, The Hobbit is literally one of the best books to get you into fantasy. One of my favorite books ever, absolutely love it. If you can listen to the audiobook, that is also amazing. The one narrated by Rob Inglis and Andy Serkis. Has Andy Serkis done one for The Hobbit? I think he has. Oh my gosh, I'm going blank. But it's such an accessible way to get into fantasy, get into Tolkien, and it's an amazing book. So I really hope you love it. She made us hold a pencil between our teeth and try. Oh my god, that sounds traumatic. That reminds me, I meant to tell you I got The Hobbit as a gift when I was in primary school, and I've never read it, but you've inspired me to pick it up. Oh my gosh, Liam, you need to read it. Or I might have to do it as like a Patreon book club pick or something. That would be amazing because I would love to vlog it for you and I would love to chat to you guys all spoilery thoughts. So that might be a thing. Oh my gosh, you need to read it. It's really cool that you can try and learn it outside of Ireland though. Yeah, I think it's because Welsh is an old language. Obviously you have Gaelic and modern Irish as well. Obviously modern Irish is more modern, it's in the name, but the Celtic languages essentially, I think that's what the connection was. And my lecturer could actually speak 9 different languages, I think is what he could. Absolutely crazy, it blew my mind. But he was very, very passionate about it. And yeah, we had a whole module on it, which is really cool. Honestly, just hope for the best was my Irish rules. I'll have a look at that. It should definitely help. It really does. Even if you read along whilst listening to the audiobook, I did that for The Lord of the Rings, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I would really recommend that. Chinese at uni. Wow, that would be a really cool language to study. There we have individual pronunciation lessons in which teachers would even have like a picture of the mouth to explain where to place your tongue. That would actually be so handy though, because I feel like I'm such a visual learner that just trying to copy sounds and things wouldn't necessarily do it for me. So that might actually be brilliant because a lot of the times, again, with Welsh sounds, you have to kind of put your tongue to the top of your mouth. You have to push your tongue to the back of your throat kind of thing, like close up your throat a little bit and your tongue right to the front of your teeth. And yeah, it's really strange, but I feel like if you had pictures, at least you could kind of gauge what you're meant to do. Oh, Korean. I loved learning Korean. I had to do for Taekwondo. Oh my gosh. Again, another language that I love. I love listening to it. I wish I could learn it, but I don't think there's much hope for me, unfortunately. And then this will be the last one before we sprint because otherwise I will just keep chatting for way too long. Rainy Day Reads. I can't think off the top of my head. It depends whether you like fantasy, contemporary, if you rather read YA books, adult books. Again, I would recommend The Hobbit. It's one of my favourite books. I think it's perfect for any type of mood, weather, things like that. What's another one? I don't actually know. If anyone can help me out, please leave it in the comments. I'm definitely a fake booktuber, you guys. Once anyone asks me for recommendations, I just go blank. So unfortunately, I'm not much help at the minute. I'll see if I can think of any during this sprint, but yeah, if anyone else can help out, that would be great. Right, I definitely need to grab a drink. I'm gonna see what I can have for tea as well because I'm really hungry and I didn't realize that it's 7:20. So I should probably get some food. But oh my gosh, this is a good one. Twilight. I've only read the first Twilight book. The films are my guilty pleasure though. Absolutely love them. And I would have carried on with the books, though I found the first one in a charity shop. So that's why I bought it and read it. For now though, I'm going to pop the timer back on. Again, I'll put it for 45. If you need to go or whatever, that's completely fine. Obviously, I get that. But I will pop myself on mute for the time being. I might disappear from here just for a couple of minutes as well while I sort myself out. But I will mute myself now and see you guys in 45. Hello. I always have to do this really quietly because I don't want to scare anyone. How did you guys do? To be honest, I didn't read as much in the sprint because I'm flagging right now. I need some food, feel like I need a bath, and then I'm going to edit some videos. So I think that is going to be the last sprint for tonight. Hopefully, though, I can do some more next week. I'm definitely planning on doing some more sprints on this channel again. I'm thinking either Wednesdays or Thursdays, just because the other days do seem to have quite a few people hosting sprints, and I'd rather just spread it out and give you guys the opportunity to watch a whole bunch of creators. So let me know what you think of that. Let me know which day works best for you. My Patreon ones are going to be on Tuesdays moving forward, which I'm very excited about. If you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon. I have never actually announced it on YouTube. I created it in summer last year, and I've just never posted about it. I felt weird doing so, but I am going to film an announcement video tomorrow with a load of details if any of you are interested. But essentially, I give you guys extra content, host weekly Patreon live reading sprints, which will be happening on Tuesday nights. At the minute, don't know if that will change, but I am going to be doing more as well if I feel like it. But yeah, just to let you guys know that I do also do sprints on my Patreon. So if you wanted to join, the cheapest tier is £1. And you get access to behind the scenes content, my Patreon page, and my Patreon reading sprint. So if you would like to get some more content from me and support me a bit further, which I don't expect it at all, but that is there if you're ever curious, or if you would like some more sprints that are maybe a little bit more personal as well. But I got up to page, where am I? 460. So I didn't read the 100 pages, but I only have this much left now. I might carry on with it tonight. Probably not, though. I do feel very tired. You can probably tell just by the way I am and my voice right now. I feel like I need a little bit of a break. But I see that some people have had to go. That is completely fine. Hi Sarah, currently reading law. Do you know what? I started that last year and I think I got about 150 pages in and put it down and never carried on with it. So I really do want to. So thank you for mentioning it. Hopefully you're enjoying it though. Definitely an interesting story. Hello, just joined. Sorry, that was the last sprint. I am planning to do more, like I said, but for tonight I'm knackered. Listen to 16% of Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. Nice. Less tired than any other day of the week so far. Only started falling asleep in the 3rd chapter I was reading. Oh, that's good. Progress. I feel like Friday night can go one or two ways. It can either be that you're full of energy, or it can either be that you're struggling. So I'm glad that you're the least tired that you've been. That's definitely a plus. I read nothing but got myself a glass of wine. Lovely. That's the self-care we need. Listened to a big chunk of my Mr. Impossible while I got ready to film. You actually going to film now as well, Sylvie? It's 8:15. You are dedicated. Once again, Sylvie does have a channel. It's the TBR Diaries, if you want to check her out. Went for a walk and it's snowing. Oh, that's exciting. Had no idea because I live at the ground floor, so I shut my blinds the moment it gets dark. Yeah, so no one can find me. I used to have to do that in my, not my uni flat, but the kind of student flats that I went to afterwards. I was on the bottom floor and I completely get that. Do I read too many thrillers? No one knows. Thrillers are brilliant though because they're so fast paced. And they obviously keep you intrigued with the mysteries and the twists and turns. Finished In Deep Waters and going on to Stars on Earth for Briefly Gorgeous. Well done. Seriously, I feel like everyone's done so well tonight. And even if you haven't read the most amount of pages that you wanted to, it's fine. We're here. We gave it a good shot. And yeah, now I think it's time to have my tea and go for a nice bath. And after that, I'm going to knuckle down and film this video. No, I'm not. Edit my Lord of the Rings bookshelf organization video and get that up tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow or Sunday? I kind of want to get it up as soon as possible, so maybe Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. It's not so much dedication as having a broken sleep schedule. I can relate to that. When I was in my second and third year at uni, Tom used to work at a pub. God, I'm struggling with words now. He's worked at a pub for 4 years, doesn't anymore because he's now a teacher, but I used to get so anxious being by myself that I would go basically to just sit at the bar with him all night and keep him company, and he'd keep me company. And obviously it's a pub, so loads of people are there and you can chat to them. And yeah, I just couldn't sleep until after about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I completely get that. If I was by myself, I would definitely be doing the same to keep me occupied, keep my mind off it. Yeah, so I completely get that. But thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Yeah, and good night. Honestly, these have been really fun. I've missed them. I think I've been a bit awkward, or not awkward, but like I've struggled with getting my words across and stuff. So hopefully next week, if everything goes to plan, it will be a lot better. I don't know how to end this now, essentially. But if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please consider doing so. It means the world to me. And if you like more, or if you like reading sprints and would like some more, I do offer Patreon reading sprints for as little as £1 as well. So completely up to you. It's just extra support. I will be doing hopefully weekly sprints on my channel as well. But if you would want that extra one, my Patreon will be linked in my bio once this video goes live. So thank you so much for joining. Hope you have an amazing night, an amazing weekend. I had so much fun too, and I will see you guys hopefully next week for some more reading sprints. Bye!